Hello and grüezi miteinander from Geneva. My name is Christian and I am the newest member of the international team of Dataforce. Today I want to give you some updates and insights on what's currently happening in the Swiss market, especially focusing on a market or sales channel base. And what a better place to be than at the Geneva International Motorshow 2019. Having a quick look back to 2018, Swiss passenger car registrations were unable to maintain its previous year's level and fell by 4.6%, finishing with a total of just slightly below 300,000 new passenger cars registered. 21.4% were attributable to true fleets. These are purely the commercial registrations and do not include dealership or manufacturer registrations or those of the rental car companies. With a market share of 12.5%, Volkswagen was the strongest manufacturer in the true fleet segment for 2018. BMW took second place ahead of Skoda with less than 30 new registrations separating them, and both finished with a market shares of exactly 10.1%. They were followed in the ranking by Mercedes with 8.5% and Audi with the 7.1%. We decided on having a closer look on Skoda, who actually provide by far the most popular passenger car model in Switzerland, the Skoda Octavia. And this is not only in true fleets, but also on a total market base. The Octavia had a lead over all the other models in Switzerland for 2018. But was it able to keep the lead in the first weeks of 2019? The answer is simple. Yes, it did. With 477 registrations in the true fleet market and 902 registrations on a total market base, it took the lead over the Volkswagen Golf and the Volkswagen Transporter once again. But even though Switzerland is not the largest country in terms of area, there are quite some differences from a regional perspective, and these show the Octavia is not the number one model in the true fleet market for every canton. Having a look at the canton of Schaffhausen, for example, we see the BMW i3 had the most registrations for January's 2019 true fleet figures. In the canton of Wallis, the Volkswagen Transporter takes the lead over the same period. Or in the canton of Geneva, here the Peugeot partner was January's strongest model. Some of you might think, wait a minute, what does the Volkswagen Transporter and the Peugeot partner have to do with passenger car registrations? Well, we are talking about the utilities segment. That means LCV models registered as passenger cars. And this segment recorded a substantial growth of 54.3% when compared to true fleet's corresponding month a year ago. Last but not least, how did the Swiss market perform in general for January 2019? Well, on the one hand, the private market fell by 10.6%, while on the other, commercial registrations were positive at just under 0.5%. Although, on a second glance, a detailed look at the various commercial registration channels was particularly worthwhile. The true fleet market, for example, fell by 5.7%, and rental registrations even by a spectacular 22.7%, while dealership and manufacturers produced record registrations with an increase of 19.7% and were by far the main growth drivers within commercial registration channels for the start of 2019. That's it from my side. Au revoir from Geneva, and don't forget, data collection, data analysis, data analytics, Dataforce.